trick shots just to keep things interesting.
Are you coming to Hallelujah now? It's next week.
No, I'm not going this time. I'm not really feeling it.
But why? I know you enjoyed it last time. Why?
Well, Sister Bridget, to be honest, I don't have much money.
What do you mean you don't have money? How does that stop you from going to church?
Well, in the Bible, doesn't it say, none shall come before me empty? So, I don't want to come empty-handed.
Sister Heather. So are you trying to say just because you don't have offering, you don't feel you should go to the house of God?
Well, Sister Bridget, if I don't have money to give, then what will I give when I get there? I have nothing to give. I feel embarrassed.
My sister, let me tell you an experience I had with God a very, very long time ago when I was still a very young Christian, very young in my Christian faith. There was a revival at a church. It was a revival. Of the revival, I didn't really have offering to give, so I almost didn't go. I was thinking to myself, why am I going to a church program without offering? But for some reason, something just told me to go. I got in my car and I drove. On my way, I kept thinking, hey, I don't have offering. I don't have offering. But I kept going. When I got to this program, it was so powerful. The power of God came down. The man of God said, it was like a word of wisdom. He said, God is distributing gifts. God is going to hand gifts to his people. He said, ushers, get ready. When I start praying and people start falling, just bring them to the front. In my mind, I was thinking, I sat at the back. I was thinking, me that I came with no offering, probably I won't be one of them. I was just looking. But when the man of God started praying, I just found myself, the power of God came over me. I didn't know when I got to the floor, and the ushers led me to the front. And he kept praying. He kept praying. He said, God is handing out gifts, spiritual gifts, gifts of healing, gifts of this and that. To cut a long story short, as I was driving back home, I keep thinking to myself that I keep seeing a different side of God with each passing day. I was like, I didn't have offering, yet God chose me. I was one of the people he blessed with spiritual gifts. I'm sure that there were a lot of people in that program that had lots, big dollars to give. They didn't fall and they didn't get the spiritual gift. I that went there empty-handed, I was one of the few people that got the gift. So Sister Heather, that just told me a lot. That just spoke volumes to me, Sister Heather.
But Sister Bridget, what does that mean to me? What is that saying? What did that mean?
Sister, I believe this experience of mine teaches us that even if we don't have offering, we should not be hesitant to go to the house of God, because God will bless his people regardless. He doesn't need our money. He knows when we have, David said, I was glad when they said, let's go to the house of God. Ever since that day, I'm always excited, regardless of whether I have offering or not. When I do have offering, I give. I even budget for the offering. When I get paid, I put aside my tithes and offering. But at times, things happen. There are different programs, multiple programs that the offering I set aside, I've given. So if another program comes and I don't have, I don't feel bad. And I know that I will still receive from God.
So okay, Sister Bridget, I'm listening. I heard you. And I feel as though maybe, you know, it's teaching me that even though I don't have, God sees my heart, and God sees that I'm coming to praise his name, and I don't have to have money to come. So I'm reconsidering going. I'm reconsidering going tonight.
So are you coming or not? Because I'm getting ready to go.
I think I just might.